Stanley Tape Measure Challenge shot. Each home run, $100 to House of Heroes, the local charity that will be the beneficiary this year. So far, 7 home runs at home. That is $7,700 donated by Stanley. To date, last year, $5,300, 53 home runs hit by the Bees. That was the donation from Stanley to CARC. 1-1 the count. First pitch to Skelton was fouled off. Second one is outside. 1-1 the count. It is very bright from our broadcast position right now. Hard to see the ball. The pitch. That's strike 2 as it's dropped in there. On the season, Skelton, .235 average, 8 hits total, 3 for extra bases, 2 home runs, a double, and 4 RBIs. Called third strike, and Skelton continues a streak of getting called out on strikes. Very rare for him, but it's becoming less and less rare. It's happened 5 times in the last 3 games. So Michael Krause now comes to the plate, batting .184. He had his homer streak broken yesterday, but does have a 4-game hit streak. Again, a .184 average, had 7 hits on the year. 3 of those 7 extra bases, a triple and 2 home runs, 3 RBIs for Krause. He's also struck out 14 times. That's second on the Bees behind Jovan Rosa's 15, as strike 1 delivered to the Bees center fielder. Wind a factor, the pitch. As breaking ball drops down low, good break to it, good bite to it. Curveball from Atkins. Atkins originally drafted by the Cubs in the 7th round of the 04 MLB draft, 31 years old. As another strike delivered, 1-2 the count. This is his first season with the Somerset Patriots. Last year was in the Red Sox system at AA and AAA with the Paw Sox and Portland Sea Dogs. Count evens at 2-2 to Krause. Last year actually pitched 126 innings in Portland as the count runs 3-2. Where he was teammates with former Long Island Duck Nate Fryman. Fryman now in Mexico after having his contract purchased by Puebla after Game 1 of the Long Island series. This one sent foul, and the count remains full. Atkins has played 14 professional seasons. His career 4.28 ERA in 334 games, 277 of them, not including today's day, have been starts. Payoff pitch, foul directly to the screen, and we'll do it again. Krause making Atkins work here in the first. Atkins going through the full windup. Payoff pitch again. This one chopped foul. Next pitch will be the 8th of the at-bat. He's looking to right the ship at home. They only played 3 road games so far. They're 2-1 on the road. They had one of the worst road records in the league last year. They were 7th. They had the best home record. This one popped up on the infield. Drifting over is Bortnick. Back behind second base. Onto the outfield grass he goes. He will make the catch. And Krause is retired for out number 2. This is not the only early game today. Regency Furniture Stadium down in Southern Maryland hosting baseball and education. Southern Maryland already has a 1-0 lead in the bottom of the first. And Long Island playing a split doubleheader against the York Revolution. Game 1 of that starts in just about 10 minutes in Peoples Bank Park down in York. So Rosa now to the plate. Rosa batting .267. No home runs, and he nearly gets hit by a pitch. That'll be ball 1 as that was inside. Somerset wearing their road gray uniforms today for the day game. The Bees wearing their Hardware City gold tops and their home white bottoms. In the sunshine, this one chopped over the Somerset dugout foul. 1-1 the count. Rosa has 4 doubles to lead the team so far. Next highest is Maddox with 2, but still no home runs, just 2 RBIs. This one sent high out towards left field. Looking for it is Eggleston. He will make the catch on the warning track as the wind caught that one a bit, and the side. They out-hit Somerset 11-8, and Somerset won the game by a 5-3 score.
There's times when runners get on second or third base, a manager has to decide, does he want to sacrifice and give up an out to make sure to advance that runner versus swinging at a pop-up or a fly ball to the shallow outfield that might not advance the runner anywhere.
First pitch to Maddox was a strike. Pitch number 2 is outside. 1-1 the count. Atkins rocks and delivers the 1-1. Off the plate, 2-1 to Maddox. Make sure to follow the Bees on social media all season long for all the latest news and notes. Like the Bees on Facebook, facebook.com/New Britain Bees. Follow on Twitter and Instagram @New Britain Bees as Atkins delivers the 2-1 sent out towards center field. It hangs up there enough for Darren Ford, who will make the catch in right center, and that will be out number 1. Find us on Snapchat as well, New Britain Bees, the handle there, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/New Britain Bees. You can watch all 140 broadcasts on Facebook Live and YouTube this season, including all 70 at home with camera. Hope to have a camera on the road very soon, and we'll have a re-debut of our new broadcast system tomorrow night with multiple camera angles. First pitch to John Griffin is in there for a strike. Griffin, .231 average, still looking for his first home run of the season. 0 for 4 in last night's game. 0-1 pitch, breaking ball in there for a strike as Griffin checked his swing, but it was over the plate anyway. 0-2 the count. Atkins rocks and deals the 0-2. Breaking ball, this one hits the dirt. 1-2 the count as Atkins kept pounding the outside of the plate. Continues to do so against Griffin.
Tried to get him to go for a low and away pitch, but he took it for the ball.
Now a fastball misses outside, and Griffin's worked back from an 0-2 count to even at 2-2. On deck, Connor Bierfeld, who had a triple in yesterday's game. He got the offense started. 2-2, this one sent out towards right field. Over is Grayson. He will make the catch, and that will be the second out. 2 fly balls here. And the last 3 outs have actually been fly balls. 1 to left, 1 to center, and 1 to right in that order. So 2 down. Connor Bierfeld coming to the plate, .275 average. He has 4 home runs, tied for the Atlantic League lead. He is the active leader in the Atlantic League, with Nate Fryman off to Mexico after having his contract purchased last Saturday. 2 down, Bierfeld at the plate. Atkins deals. Fastball is in there for a strike. The 0-1. In there for a strike again. Another fastball from Atkins, and count 0-2. Bierfeld, up until this year, spent his entire career in the Orioles system. Atkins spent time with the big club as he misses outside. 1-2. Long look in by Atkins. The pitch. Bierfeld swings and misses. Second strikeout for Atberg. The Boomers out in the Frontier League. First pitch, this one chopped foul up the first base line. It'll rattle off the tarp and back into the field of play. Ryan Lair will go get it. That's strike 1.
Frontier League's a good league for players. Players have to be under the age of 27. Don't normally have many Major League former players playing in the Frontier League. That's normally reserved for the Atlantic League or leagues such as that, the American Association as well.
Foul back to the screen. 0-2 the count. We've gone on to see players from the Frontier Leagues, along with the American Association, such as Jason Jarvis, Can-Am League, Sean Gilblair, Nate Rowe, to have success in the Atlantic League. But the Atlantic League's average age is actually 27, 28 years old, somewhere in that range. And Frontier League limited to where the average age is for the Atlantic League. So a lot more former Major League talent here in the Atlantic League, considered the top independent league in the country. 2 straight balls from Atkins. The count now 2-2. Carrillo waits on deck. The entire field now in the sunlight as Atkins misses outside and the count runs full.
Be a big base runner here if he can draw the walk.
Payoff pitch from Atkins. Called third strike. Cronenfeld thought it was ball 4, but he is retired. That's the third strikeout for Atkins, who has had a strikeout per inning so far this season. Not his 13th in 12 and a third innings pitched, working in his 13th inning. And that will bring Steve Carrillo to the plate with one down.
Players take their at-bat in their hands when they trust the umpire to call it a ball and take a pitch as close like that. And had a few players been called out on strikes so far in this game.
Carrillo in last night's game was 2 for 3 with a sac fly and an RBI. He also scored a run in the 9th, and he takes strike 1 here from Atkins. He's also been stellar defensively, but committed his first error during this series. Swung on and missed. That'll be strike 2. That error coming in game 1. Just a game where not much went right for the New Britain Bees. Save for the home run by Kraus. It's a game to forget as Somerset took Monday's game 12-1. 0-2 pitch to Carrillo. Swung on and missed. Inside curveball. And Carrillo goes fishing. That will be a 3-pitch strikeout. Atkins' 4th strikeout of the game.
Pitcher's dream there for Mitch Atkins. I've talked about how strikeouts can really tire out a pitcher, but if you get strikeouts on 3 pitches all the time, it doesn't really affect them as much.
So with 2 down, the number 9 man, Jake McGuigan, steps in. McGuigan batting 167. Had a couple hits last night, including an RBI single. He swings and misses at the first pitch, and Atkins is adding a little something to his fastball there. It's had a little extra zip here in this inning.
Changing that speed can also mess up the bat speed of New Britain's players. They're used to one speed, and he adds a little bit to it.
This one fouled away, and quickly in an 0-2 hole is McGuigan.
Will Atkins strike out the side, or will the Bees be able to put one in play?
Atkins trying to work quickly now. Rocks and delivers the 0-2. Just off the plate with a fastball, 1-2 the count. Good eye by McGuigan there. Even if he had wanted to foul that one off, that one was too far outside.
He could have threw his bat at it.
1-2 bounces off the plate. Curveball. Late break to it. Counts 2-2. If McGuigan can extend the inning, James Skelton, the leadoff man, waits on deck. The 2-2. Swung on and missed. Breaking ball out. Still looking for their first base runner against Mitch Atkins. First pitch to Skelton is inside for ball 1. He struck out looking in his first inning, or first at bat in the first inning. The 1-0 inside 2-0. It's time for our trivia answer. Once again, Jeff Rodriguez over on Twitter, or on YouTube, excuse me. He got the answer correct. On this day in 2011, Francisco Liriano, the former Rockcat, threw his first complete game in his Major League career. The interesting thing about that in his 6-year Major League career is it was a no-hitter in his first complete game. Count now 2-1. Actually, 2-2. Missed 2 straight strikes there, giving the answer. This one hammered out towards right field and deep. Going back is Grayson. Goodbye. Home run. A solo shot for James. No! It's a foul ball. I thought that one was gone. It landed over the foul pole on top of the batting cage. That was absolutely hammered. And instead, it's a long 350-foot strike. Oh, that is a game of inches now. Stan Clyburn is going to go argue the call. Oh, was that close. Hit right over the foul pole. He's going to go talk to the first base umpire, John Grasso. That was certainly close. It landed on the batting cage roof. The batting cage does extend into foul territory back behind the wall. Daisuke Yoshida, the first base coach, also in on the argument. And they're going to discuss things here. Boy, was that close. If the call stands as is, it's a 2-2 count. That was awfully close. And instead it will be a long strike. So the count 2-2. I'm probably going to go paint a line on the batting cage roof after today's game. Fair or foul. Regardless, 2-2 the count to Skelton. The pitch. Off the plate, count runs full. That would have been Skelton's third home run of the season and third here at New Britain Stadium. He hit a career high last year with 10. Payoff pitch, ball 4, and Skelton will take his 11th walk of the season instead of his third home run. He leads the Atlantic League in that category. First time on base, first base runner for the New Britain Bees as Michael Krause comes to the plate. Krause also has a pair of home runs on the year, one here, one down in Long Island. He popped out to second in his first at-bat. Coming set, Atkins working out of the stretch position for the first time. Dancing off first is Skelton, the pitch. This one sent foul down the right field line. It'll make it into the kids' fun zone and out of play. Atkins ready to go as Krause steps back in. He will check on the runner, Skelton, who's back safely. The set from Atkins. Again, he's going to check on the runner. This time Skelton back with a dive. No score here. Bottom half of the fourth inning. That foul ball home run by Skelton goes down as a note, but does not count. And Skelton stands over at first. He fakes towards second and causes a fake from Atkins as he stepped off the rubber. Skelton determined to distract Atkins after walking. The 0-1 inside, 1-1 the count. Bending out of the way is Michael Krause. Coming set is Atkins. The 1-1. Breaking ball, popped foul and out of play, and Krause now down in the count, 1 ball and 2 strikes. No score here. One and 2 the count. Atkins kicks and deals. This one sent out towards center field. That'll get down for a base hit. First hit for the Bees. Skelton thought about third. It's bobbled by the center fielder Ford. But Skelton will hold up at second. As on base with the first Bees hit of the game is Michael Krause. And now with no one out, the Bees have something cooking in the bottom half of the fourth with Jovan Rosa coming to the plate. Rosa 0 for 1 in today's game. Batting out of the 3 spot. Looks down for a sign from Stan Clyburn. Gets the universal sign to swing away. Jovan Rosa not utilized for his bunting ability pretty much ever. Coming set is Atkins. Runners take their leads, 2 very quick runners. Now Atkins is going to step off. Still morning baseball here in New Britain. We're about an hour into today's game. And Atkins again steps off. He and Donaghy having trouble getting on the same page. Nobody out here, bottom of the fourth, after the Bees stranded the bases loaded in the top half. They've got 2 on and nobody out. The pitch to Rosa, inside, very nearly hits him, ball 1. Both pitchers, Pettibone and Atkins, trying to hit the plate inside today, and they're having less than success. The 1-0. Inside again, 2-0. Coming set is Atkins. The 2-0. Swung on and missed. Challenge fastball from Atkins, and Rosa swings through it. This one sent out towards left field. Shallow for Eggleston, who's camped under it. He will drop it. He's going to throw to third. They are going to get Skelton at third as Eggleston let that one drop in. He lost it in the sun. It will end up as a hit for Rosa. So it's a single for Rosa. Up to second goes Kraus on the single. And Skelton retired 7-5. It is a base hit. So now with 1 down, Maddox will step in. Coming set is Atkins. Over at second is the shortstop Alfredo Rodriguez, and Atkins will step off. Kraus has speed to burn, and now he's the lead runner. Kraus with a couple steals on the season so far. Atkins checks, and again, can't get on the same page as Donaghy. He and Donaghy have had communication issues all inning. On deck is John Griffin. Maddox currently at the plate. He's got a pair of home runs as well, does Craig Maddox. The pitch. Swung on and missed. That will be strike 1. Maddox 1 home run here, 1 home run down in Long Island. Alfredo Rodriguez can play so close to second base meanwhile and hold on Kraus. Because of the left-handed hitter up, the infield swung around towards the left. Not the shift, but certainly right-heavy infield. This one sent out towards left field. Eggleston on his horse. He will not make the catch. It ends up in the picnic area down the left field line. It counts 0-2 to Maddox. One out, 2 runners on. The Bees had no outs and 2 on. Atkins, long look in, now he comes set. Kraus being held on by Rodriguez. The pitch off the plate. No, called third strike. Maddox goes down looking. That is the 6th strikeout by Mitch Atkins. And now John Griffin comes to the plate with 2 on and 2 out. Patriots squandered a bases loaded opportunity in the top half of the inning. The Bees on the verge of doing the same here in the bottom half with 2 on and now 2 out. Coming set, Atkins. The pitch. Fastball misses high, ball 1. Almost looked as slow as a breaking ball. If it was a breaking ball, it just did not break at all. Starting and stopping at second is Kraus. This one chopped up the middle. Over to plate is Rodriguez. He will fire to first. And Somerset on an innings limit might be coming to an end. First pitch from Atkins is outside, ball one to Bierfeld, who struck out in his first at-bat. Atkins with 6 strikeouts. Pettibone has 6 of his own. Pitch inside, 2-0 the count. Bierfeld, Cronenfeld, Carrillo, and McGuigan all struck out in order from the second through the third inning. The 2-0. Inside, 3-0 the count. And Bierfeld likely to get the green light from Stan Clyburn here with a 3-0 count. We've seen that he has power, and knowing the fastball's coming, well, he takes it, and that's strike one. So I didn't even get my analysis out in time before I was proven wrong. So 3-1 the count. Rocking and dealing Atkins the 3-1. This one popped up. It will end up in the seats back behind home plate. Actually lands on top of our broadcast position. The count now. This one foul back, out of play, and the count remains full. Payoff pitch, swung on and missed. 7th strikeout for Atkins. Second time Bierfeld's gone down swinging. That's the first out here in the 5th. That brings Cronenfeld, left-handed hitter, to the plate. He struck out looking in the 3rd inning. First pitch is in there for a strike. Breaking ball from Atkins, which looked very good. Both the Bees and Patriots squandering opportunities in the 4th. That's the only blemish for either pitcher. This pitch misses outside, 1-1 the count. 1-1 off the plate, 2-1. Another fastball there from Atkins. Atkins currently at 72 pitches through 4 1/3. The 2-1, down low, 3-1. On deck, Steve Carrillo. Three and 1 the count. Swung on and missed by Cronenfeld, who got the green light, and count runs full. Payoff pitch from Atkins. That is a called 3rd strike. Back-to-back strikeouts looking for Cronenfeld. And that is out number 2 here in the bottom half of the 5th. So Carrillo comes up. He struck out in his first at-bat. Atkins has 7 Ks so far. Most time the Bees have struck out in a game is 12. The 0-1. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Curveball from Atkins. The 0-1. This one fisted out towards right field. It'll actually hit the tarp on the warning track. LaHare gave chase. Counts 0-2. Atkins rocks and deals. The 0-2 fouled off again by Carrillo. Atkins struck out the side in order in the 3rd. Streak of 4 straight. Ball ball delivered. 1-2 the count as that one bounced off the glove of Donahue. One and two the count. The pitch. Check swing. Did he go? The answer is no. 2-2 the count. Just after noon here in New Britain. Swung on and missed. A streak of 4 consecutive strikeouts by Atkins through the second and third. This one fouled away for strike one. The bottom of the order, actually 6 through 9 hitters in the order for the Bees. 0 for 7, 7 strikeouts. The pitch inside, 1-1 the count. Atkins has been very good. This one is sent out towards right field. It will land foul in the fun zone, and McGuigan's down the count. 1-2. 12:15 p.m. God, if it was 12 a.m., we'd have a bigger issue. But this one popped up on the infield. That will be hauled in by Ford on the run. That'll be out number one. 12:15 p.m. here. Game started at 10:35 a.m. It's morning baseball. Now we're into early afternoon baseball here in New Britain. The 0-1 to James Skelton, the leadoff man, is a breaking ball that misses. 1-0 the count. Pitch off the plate. 2-0. Skelton walked in his last at-bat. His 11th of the season. This one over the inside part of the plate. That's a strike. This one misses outside. 3-1 the count. The 3-1. Off the plate, ball 4. Second walk for Skelton. He's aboard. His 12th of the season. So now Kraus at the plate. He singled in his last at bat, 1 for 2. Wright continues to warm in the Somerset bullpen. Off and running is Skelton. The throw from Donahue way offline. Stolen base for Skelton. As the first run, potential first run of the game, obviously go-ahead run, is over at second in the form of James Skelton. Skelton has not been caught in a base-stealing attempt this year. It's now 4-4 and leads the Bees. That was a ball to Michael Kraus, so 1-0 the count with Skelton over at second. The 1-0 pitch from Atkins. Down low, 2-0. There's one out. No score, bottom of the 6th. Justin Wright continues to warm in the Somerset bullpen. This one sent out towards center field and deep. Skelton going back to second to tag up. Ford will make the catch. Tagging at second is Skelton. He will head for third base and will get there standing up. So fly out by Kraus to center, a productive out. And now the first run of the game stands at third base with 2 down. So Rosa comes to the plate now. He's 1 for 2. Atkins, long look in, 94 pitches. He has 9 strikeouts. First runner to get to third base, though, is Skelton. As the pitch, breaking ball in there for a strike.